my people, I dey welcome now to my gist today. As I dey always dey get hot story. This story I get now na story of Abel damina. We talk say very soon now this church where they pray die by fire, fall down by fire. Say dem go soon close. Say get as e go take talk and when e go take preach. Wey be say all those churches they no go get members again. Make we hear wetin e get to talk.
The love of God, it will close down that entire industry. Did I say industry? It will close down that entire church. Now, so when it says, do not err, my beloved brethren, how we see God reflects in our character. Do you observe all the churches and people who pray, die by fire, be roasted, touch me by mistake, die by correction. They hardly talk about walking in love in those churches. They hardly teach it. They hardly mention it. They hardly even teach love. Love is missing in their messages. You can never hear them mention the love of God by accident in those churches. Because the love of God has to be totally absent for a man to pray for another man to die by fire. The love of God must be missing completely. And the pastor in that church dare not mention walking in love. They can't, because when they start talking about the love of God, walking in love, it will cripple their confidence to pray die by fire. The moment you expose the members of those churches to love walk scriptures, they will leave those churches instantly. They can't stay there anymore. The moment they see the love of God in scripture and their eye open to just one verse of scripture can crumple 30 years of die by fire teaching. Just in fact, one verse is too big. One sentence of the love of God that a man catches will demolish 30 years of teaching of die by fire. I'm telling you the truth. If they say it's a lie, let them invite me to their church for 1 week to teach on the love of God. I promise them by God, I will not talk about their practice. I will not talk about anything. I will not talk tithe. I will not talk seed. I will not talk offering. I will only teach the love of God for 1 week. The church will close down. Just 1 week of teaching on the love of God. Teaching righteousness by faith. The love of God. It will close down that entire industry. Did I say industry? It will close down that entire church. That was a slip of tongue. And if you observe in those congregations, they suspect each other. You can't pray for enemy to die and trust anybody. You suspect even your father, even your husband is a suspect. Your wife is a suspect. You'll be hiding your money, she'll be hiding her money. Everybody is looking at everybody because that is the spirit of that operation. When a church was announcing covenant day of vengeance against their enemies, I asked, supposing the pastor is my enemy, supposing I'm a member of that church and the pastor is my enemy, so my pastor will have to receive, you have to collect. You will have to collect vengeance from the same oil he prayed for. You will have to collect it. You can't love and hate at the same time. Are we together here?